So, Hercule Poirot has been wildly successful as a character in books, in movies, in TV, even in plays for over a century, and he's been played by a wide variety of actors. There's Peter Ustinov, who kind of just gets by on the charm of Peter Ustinov. There's David Suchet, who was incredibly successful in the UK as Poirot, but who I always found kind of a cardboard caricature. The appeal of him kind of escapes me. Even Orson Welles, Albert Finney, and even John Malkovich has had a go at playing Poirot at some time. But for me, it wasn't really until Kenneth Branagh's version came along that I've really actually enjoyed watching the character. The problem, and perhaps also the appeal of Agatha Christie, is that they are highly formulaic. You know exactly what you're getting. There's going to be a murder, there's going to be a cast of rich upper class people who have secrets that are going to be found out during the story, and maybe a couple of the lower classes if they're really lucky. Throughout the story, there'll be some clues that are spread. There will be some secrets that will be exposed. And in the conclusion, the detective will gather everyone in the room, explain the murder, and the clues scattered through the story that helped him solve it. For me, Branagh kicks the genre into gear because it turns Poirot into an actual 3D person who feels emotionally invested and affected by the crimes. A Haunting in Venice sees an older Poirot living in Venice a few years after the end of World War II and actively avoiding any opportunities to get involved in solving crimes. Then he's approached by an old friend to attend a seance and investigate, is it real or is it just another faker? Poirot goes to the house on the night appointed. It starts raining. They get stuck there overnight. It's an extremely claustrophobic movie. Venice itself and the decaying house that most of the movie is set in is a huge character in the movie. It's very wet, the damp in the house, the rain pouring down outside, the lower floors of the house where instead of a cellar, there's just links to Venice's canals. It's very unsettling. Things happen that at first are inexplicable. Some of them get debunked by Poirot very quickly, others not so quickly. There's lots of kooky, cramped, awkward camera angles designed to unsettle the audience. Often only the faces of the actors are lit up. It very successfully creates this extremely creepy atmosphere. On top of that, there's a great cast. There's Kenneth Branagh himself, there's Tina Fey playing his writer friend, Jamie Dornan from the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, and also Michelle Yeoh. The Poirot movies have got a bit of a reputation for stunt casting, but this cast is rounded out by a few actors who I've never seen before. It's a formulaic movie, but this entire genre is formulaic, and for me, it's a really successful attempt at adapting a story. So overall, I'd say check this one out. It's definitely worth seeing. Thanks for watching.